I was probably 8 when I started really having experiences, and that kind of started at Garnet Ghost Town. I think the biggest thing then was just hearing, we're in the hotel, and we just heard footsteps upstairs on the top floor, and there's nobody there. So, I mainly do it just to record the evidence. I just want to make sure it's recorded and documented. So back in 2019, we were invited by the Kaimin and the university to investigate the main hall. That building is super active. I think the two biggest events, or maybe the three biggest events of that night, was a desk being moved, and then somewhere in the building there was a loud crash. We thought maybe it was a camera falling over, or something big fell over in the building, but we searched the whole building. We didn't find anything. And then right at the very end of the night, as we were leaving the auditorium, we're almost standing in a circle, and right between all of us, a lady started talking. We couldn't really understand what she was saying, but it was clearly a lady's voice speaking. And we all looked at each other and were like, was that any of you? I am Nakia Bird King. I'm the head investigator of Dark Mountain Paranormal. I follow our traditional ways in our culture, in our Native American culture, and we have our own beliefs, our own spiritual beliefs, and a lot of that does influence into the paranormal. A lot of beliefs in the paranormal field come from Native American traditions.
Could you walk us through each piece of equipment?
We'll start here. These are just voice recorders, EMF meters, tri-field meter, REM pods. These are just cat toys, EMF generator, ITC devices, spirit boxes. Lastly, these are dowsing rods. Again, you've probably seen these in ghost hunting shows. You essentially just hold them, make sure they're straight, and you'll ask yes or no questions. If they cross, it's usually yes. If they go opposite ways, it's usually no.
So we're going to Brantly Hall right now. It was one of the first 2 dorm buildings on campus. It started off as just an all-female dormitory until it was later converted into like an administrative building in I believe it was like the 70s or 80s. There's no substantial evidence of anybody killing themselves in the dorm, but there is a name, Amy Iona Caswell, which was a student, a confirmed student that did go to school here and lived in that dormitory, that did die in 1929 at 18, which is pretty unfortunate. But that's like the best guess anyone has as to who the ghost could be. Reporting started in the 40s, or in the 30s, as soon as a year after the person supposedly died and started haunting Brantly. There's just been a string of ghost stories ever since.
Apparently, right here on this like AC heating unit, they'll hear like banging a lot, and the prevailing theory is that somebody killed themselves on that pipe, but again, there's no real actual evidence for that happening. But regardless, a lot of people have reported this pretty consistent disturbance. Hallway right here apparently is the most haunted place in the building. So if I think it'd be probably advantageous to put most of our equipment on this floor, unless you disagree.
We'll just start setting stuff in random places, and we'll see where the spirits want to kind of hang out at.
Is there someone at the end of the hallway? If yes, cross the rods. If no, will you spread them, please?
What the fuck? The printer just turned on.
If there is someone in this room, would you cross the rods, please? Thank you.
Notice the temperature.
I was turning to see what was going on with that door, and pointed at the wall, and it just started talking, bacon, calm. I really wish we had more context for that.
Are you the lady we were talking to earlier? If you talk to us, please be clear with your communication. Do you have a name? If you guys think you hear anything, let me know.
Did you just say something to Clay? Cross if yes. Spread it if no. Not really getting anything.
People always ask me why I don't get scared of the paranormal, and simply it's a way of life. Before we get here, we're spirits. When we die, we go back to that spirit world. So, you can't be afraid of spirits that are around. Some of them don't know that they're dead. Some of them are just hanging out because they want to. Some of them are stuck here because there's something they need to do.
I have a question for whoever I was chatting to on the spirit box. Can you say goodbye? I might never come to Brantly again.